Hello, Murali, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, Shahad.
Okay, very good, Murali. So, Murali, how are you? How is life going? I know you were going through a hard time now because the total situation in Sri Lanka is not so good. So, what is the present situation in your country right now?
So this is a pathetic current situations, but however, our prime minister is trying to do is contact with the other country. But current situation is so far okay. But from another couple of months, I think we are losing, like we don't have any in the dollars to buy the food and everything. So my coming month is a very tough time we are going to face.
Okay, so you are now working in a company. What's the name of this company you are working?
It's a Psychom Lanka Private Limited.
Okay, so what's the position of that company? So are you getting your salary, uh, everything
Yeah,
as usual
yeah,
or?
yeah. It's a Malaysian-based company because our parent company in Malaysia, and there are the branches in Sri Lanka. So currently, we are okay because we have a couple of process contact centers we are handling. So far, nothing happened anything seriously, but future we might have an issue because due to the country situation, because all the clients are local. So that might will be hit to our project like a business.
Okay, okay, Murali. So I wish you a very good luck. So Murali, could you please tell me something about yourself, what you do in your company?
Okay, I joined this company Saicom Lanka Limited in 2019, and actually my designation goes as a, HR manager and admin. Like I'm a, head of HR in Sri Lanka locations. Uh, Currently, our head count is 287. So in Sri Lanka, we have a two office. Both are located in Colombo 3, that's a city. So I'm responsible to look after the both officers. Uh, we have two companies in the Saicom Lanka in Sri Lanka. One is BPO contact center, and we have a IT company too. So handling like support share services, also responsible for as a senior management team, responsible for the operation side and achieve the client expectations.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. So can you tell me what would be some ways you'd help your company grow and scale while maintaining diversity?
Okay, HR is normally it's said like those days is a share service like a service sector, but now we need to change to this business sector because we need to link to the business the company, because then only we HR we can support how we can take it up the company's growth. Like for example, okay, when I joined this company, and even like I was in the HR, but I was involved in the business also, like looking out for a new business and coordinate with the clients and get the business, and as per the client's requirement, what are the SLA, how we can achieve the SLA, that's linked to the HR KPI, and that's linked to the revenue also. So it's HR is not a service sector now, it's a business sector. We directly link to the business, and that's help to the companies achieving the goals and vision and the mission.
So do you look after talent management?
Yes, we do. Like overall, I'm looking like from the starting talent management, acquisition, like all the whatever the HR parameters, everything handled from my side, end
Okay,
to end.
okay. What is your preferred system to you use for talent management?
Talent management, okay, mostly like okay. That's different between the business to business. Like a contact center and the IT is a two different paths. Like IT, we mostly go through the LinkedIn and also the universities, also the local institutes. Contact center agent level, like normally we go to the school, like to get the whoever the leaving from a school and whoever just started their career like institutes, those kind of thing. Because the contact center, we don't look for a professionalism, but like if you can speak English and then our local language, then we can train and put it. But the IT sector is a totally different.
Okay, my question is, next question is, how do you ensure you find candidates that meet culture and requirements and technical skills requirements?
Okay, when we do the interviews, we like do the assessment,
Mm.
and based on the assessment, then we'll if we select the candidate, we do the induction. Through that induction, we explain. It's normally it's a 3 days induction,
Okay,
step by step.
let me go back. So
Hmm,
when you conduct interview, you are saying that you have some assessment thing. So how do
hmm.
you assess the candidate during interview? What is the tool?
Okay, for the current contact center, we don't run a tool. We like normally it's a paperwork. We have a two exam. One is check the English exam and also the max. So after that, we have like a scores. If they achieve the score, then we inform the candidate they are selected, and through the induction, during the induction only, we explain everything: the company culture, career growth, the R and everything. During the induction, we explain. Also, after completing the interview, after completing the induction, we move to the training, and we will align one senior person with the new batch. It's a buddy program. So the buddy program is the buddy is until the new employee move to the operation, is the person, he or she, the person is responsible to end, like taking the new person to the like operation level and explain, also the lunchroom, everything. The body is a shadow. After the training, then we move to the operation, and till the operation, for a 3 month, we put it to the observation for the another one of the another senior agent,
Okay, so
to take the
what
new agent
system?
to the
Okay, I
comfortable.
understand. So what system do you typically use to building training programs for employees?
Okay, training like we do we have like a academy in Kerala, head office, right? Uh, they arrange the training online. What are the requirements based on their rating, performance of PMS, based on the PMS, and requirement line from the line manager. Based on that requirement, our academy team is arranged for the training program for them.
Okay, so how do you evaluate the feedback and how do you
Feedback
assess?
online from the online. We have an internal system called the SARE. Through the internal system only the feedback is coming. After the attending the training, at the assessment, there will be the assessment. Based on the assessment only, we'll get the scores.
Okay. Okay, so I hope you are also going. You also look after the performance management issues. So can you tell me what steps do you take to make sure that different departments are measuring employee performance?
Okay, the current place, I would say we don't have a major system, but as per my experience, like a previous,
Hmm?
we was my John Case experience, we were using the HRS SAP system,
Hmm?
right? Through this the SAP system, we have a 360-degree program in the PMS, right?
mm,
That's everything happen from the SAP system to the like a subordinator colleagues. They have to rate their peers rating. Based on the rating only, everything in the system through that system, it will go to the HR for us.
okay, for example, if an employee is underperforming, how would you handle that situation as an HR?
Underperform, okay, underperform, we can go to like a retraining the person.
Mm,
Okay, we need to identify, first of all, we need to have a discussion with why is underperforming, where is lacking. So if you can identify the lacking area, we can put it to the retraining.
okay, so
And
how do you specifically, can you tell me how do you uh, evaluate that the particular person have some lacking? Do you have any assessment tools or anything so that you understand that?
yeah,
Okay.
we have a KPI for a, like a, we have a KPI for a monthly, quarter wise, annually. So normally the performance appraisal happening on the annually,
Mm,
right? Based on the, we set the KPI. Based on that KPI, if the person is couldn't achieve that KPI, then we'll have to sit with like a with the manager. Normally what happens, the performance appraisal annual from the immediate supervisor and one of from the HR person need to sit, and in front of that only they will assign the performance appraisal PMS.
mm.
Based on the rating, what are the what are the would say like the person is need to improve, what are the area, then we can support to the person the training to improve that weakness.
Okay. Okay. So my question would be like different type. Have you ever had
Mhm.
to handle a situation where someone or a group of people were insensitive to another employees, like race, religion, cultural background, like this? So how did you handle the situation?
Can you beg your pardon? Can you repeat it again, please, sir?
My question is, have you ever had to handle a situation where someone uh, were insensitive to another employee's cultural background, his religion, race, this kind of things? So have you ever faced
Okay.
this kind of issue, and how did you resolve it? Can you share your experience?
Okay. Look, as per Sri Lankan compliance,
Mm,
it's like against, it's a totally against if you're treated for the like they are religious or caste.
mm.
Okay, we treat everybody equal. Uh, but as per my like almost 20 years experience, I never faced like that incident.
You have never.
Also, I think yeah. Also, I think it's a communication. People management can handle all these issues. Okay, we handle like we have like a Buddhist people, we have a Hindu people, Christian, Muslims, right? So everybody, we need to respect their religious and their
Mm,
caste. Okay, so you can't like discrimination anybody,
okay. So
right? For
do
example, I
you?
would, yeah,
Okay, okay, I understand. Do you
yeah. For
follow?
example, I can say like sorry, one of like one person like is a Islam, my Islam colleague, he wandered to the prayers area,
Mhm,
like, but the office is not a like a big office, but considering his requested, we arrange the prayers area,
mm,
because that is really you need to pray, right?
mm,
So we have to facilitate to the prayers area,
mm,
because if we want to go to the mosque, it's almost like a 1 kilometer. So
mm,
up and down it's a 2 kilometer. It's a waste of his time.
mm,
So the meantime we can arrange the prayers area and give to him. Is the employee also happy,
mm,
right? So the he also saving the time. So
mm.
it's a give and take policy. We
Okay,
treat everybody equal.
okay, that is very good. That is very good. That is very good practice, and I think yes, everybody have their rights to be treated equally. Yes, that is very important. Okay, so my next question is, do you look after payroll, or any other person actually looking after payroll, or how do you
My subordinate is handling the payroll, but I'm a responsible person because I need to finally approve.
okay, so what are the activities in the payroll system? Can you just give me an idea? How do you
Yeah, like
payroll?
uh, like a logging. We mainly get the logging in and out, and normally what happened in Sri Lanka is like 8 hours they need to work for a week, like for a month, 240 hours they have to work to for a salary, right? So mainly we get since it's a contact center, we mainly logging for check from the logging in and out and calculate they have completed the 8 hours. And over time, if the person is exceeding 8 hours in the day, so balance will be the no the overtime. Also we have a POA payment, like it's a mercantile holiday in Sri Lanka. If anybody work on that day, so we have to pay for our 2 days salary. And also the deduction, we need to deduct like EPF, ETF, and the pay tax, stamp fees.
Okay, okay, very good.
Also we check with the line manager. The person was went to the no pay, or if I apply the approved leave, everything we need to check from the system. But current situation, we don't have a main system in the Saicom Lanka, but we do the manual payroll side. Excellent.
Okay, so have you ever had to build compensation packages?
Yes, we did. Like when I took over the Saicom Lanka, because the pay is compared with the other BPO is very less. So I did the compare composition with the other BPO. I got the information from the other BPO and suggested and submitted to the top management. Due to the cost involvement, it was not approved. But the either way, because we consider like a without increasing the salary, like incentive. I introduced the incentive package.
Mhm.
It like a monthly the person is achieving the KPI, the incentive package. It's a variable, not a phase. It's a variable.
Okay, okay. So can you tell me what kind of employee perks and benefits do you think are necessary to keep employees engaged and motivated?
Okay. Uh, like if you can like annual increment, also the bonus. Also, if you can like currently we providing the medical scheme. Like if we say the employee is inpatient and outpatient
Mm.
medical, and if the person is married, then we need to include their spouse or the children in the medical cover. And also the mainly is a career growth, because okay, the young people, they look for their career growth. They won't stay like a long term for one places. They need to move like to the next step. If we can focus on their career path, and I think we can control the attrition also. The main attrition is if you analyze, they leave because of the immediate supervisor or workload or culture, not from the company. So it's everything coming under the people management. So even I would say for the line manager also need to part of the like HR practices. Always talk to the people, right? It's nothing when the person is done extra mile. Just congratulate, say well done, boy. Keep it up the good work. That's value for those people, right? Those are the tool we can keep it the retentions.
Okay, so Murali, so do you feel that you have some weakness as an HR manager?
Definitely, yeah, nobody perfect. Yes, might I have like Sometime I would say the pressure is building, like mainly the recruitment, right? Sometime I might didn't have the time to move to the flow and talk to the people, right? Sometime when the person is come need to talk, might sometime I am the meeting, I said okay, I'm at the meeting, I will come back. So those kind of my, I'll be losing sometime my temper.
Hmm. So have you taken an initiative to improve this weakness?
Definitely I have taken, like I have, okay, I have put a timetable, like okay, I have segregated my time. I have kept my time to the operation visit and talk to the people. So what happened after 3:30 or 3 or 3:30? I'm not in my office. I'm in the flow office, right? Talk to the people while they are doing the duties. Just say and say hi. How are you doing? Right. So that's 3 hours. I was in the flow. So during that time, I won't put any meeting or anything. After 3 hours only, I put all the meetings because I need to be with the people. So then only they come back to me if there are any issues. So that's, I think I corrected myself, and a lot of things we got to know from the operation, and because sometimes the people cannot go to speak to the line manager and they are scared. So when we go to the flow and speak, they open up their mouth. Then only we can identify the issue, what their kind of issue they are facing. So then and there we can talk to the manager and sort out the issues.
Okay, Murali, thank you so much for joining this session. This is the first round of the interview process. So once you're shortlisted here in this round, then you'll be contacted for the second round of the interview. Okay, so I wish you a very good luck for the next round.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Murali. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Good night.